Stop wasting hours on drafts that never end. It's time to draft faster. This is FastDraft. 6 rounds, 10 teams, just 20 seconds per pick. You can finish a full best ball draft in under 10 minutes. No waivers, no trades, no season-long grind. FastDraft automatically sets your best lineup each week.
Want an edge? Use boosters to multiply player points and separate from the field. Busy? Turn on turbo mode and draft using your rankings even while you sleep. Big prize pool, zero wasted time. Download FastDraft today and use promo code ABS when you sign up.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Always Be Scouting Show. I'm Frank, and John's not here today. John had to take care of something with his grandma, so John is not with us today. But we got Tommy D on the other side of the glass. Tommy, say what's up to everyone.
What's up, everyone?
It's episode 13. It's going to be Luigi from ProDraftScouting.com versus Panthro from Dynasty Football Factory. Everybody,
hey, Panthro, how's it going, buddy?
I'm good. How are you, my friend?
I'm ready, man. I'm gonna try to go easy on you in this. We'll see how it turns out. Hopefully, I don't get irritated by anything you say. I might turn it up a notch. I might really mop the floor with you. We'll see. You'll see.
Damn.
You've been on my good side lately, so yeah.
I really don't want you to take it easy with me, my friend. So I want you to go full blown.
Okay.
So everyone, Luigi, introduce yourself. I have your website up right here. We'll scroll through it as you talk about it so we can get everyone to know who you are.
Man, thanks for having me on, first of all. I really appreciate the invite. You're my dude, man. I love everything you're doing in the fantasy space right now. Really awesome stuff.
I appreciate that.
My website's scouting.com. Check it out. We're a go-to for Devi junkies. Site is we've got 5 draft classes, rankings, 5 draft classes. We go pretty deep. When it's the current draft cycle, we'll do defense. It's awesome. Check it out. ProDraftScouting.com.
Yes. See, I'm looking on Luigi's site now. He's got the 2026 NFL draft up there, his rankings. He's got the 27 class up there, his rankings. He's got the 28. He's got the 29. Look at him over here.
Nice.
Look at this. Let me see what he's got here. Curtis, Bell, Lions. Wow. He's even got 2030, my friend. So, Gunner River, number 1.
Coming soon, man. I'm working hard on that class right now, so I'll be loaded up soon.
Yeah, he's got his top 10, his top 100 Devi here. He's got some articles. I did write an article for you as well. Is it on here? Is it on there? Where is it on here? It's somewhere here.
Oh. I might have moved the articles.
Oh, you might have moved me.
I remember. I can't remember if I
there it is, right there.
About that, but
where?
Okay, good.
Oh,
First
there
one.
it is. It's right there. It's the first one. Look at that. Okay, good.
Okay, good.
There we go. All right. So that said, everyone go to ProDraftScouting.com. ProDraftScouting.com and check out Luigi stuff and subscribe. Also, he's got a Discord channel too. I'm on that as well, so you can chat it up with us.
Discord's pretty lit, guys. I'm gonna tell you right now. Before we go any further, the Discord is like it costs like next to nothing, and you're gonna get insider scouting information from real pro scouts, like stuff, national scouting. Get you guys grades in real time throughout the season. Panthro can attest. I'll get you guys real good information. If you play Dynasty, it's really you could stay a step at your competition. So I'll just say that. Hit me up. Ask for Discord. Luigi Tedone, ProDraftScouting.com.
Definitely.
Now let's roll,
definitely.
Let's
All
do
right.
this thing,
So
man.
before we roll, I'm gonna basically introduce our housekeeping first. So this show is brought to you by Dynasty Football Factory, the ultimate resource for all things Dynasty, Devi, C2C, rookies, and recruits. Head over to DynastyFootballFactory.com for rankings, articles, and more to give you that winning edge all year long. Also, make sure you check out Chris, Evan, and Jim's rankings. Those dudes know their shit. Also, check out my rankings too and the player cards that John and I did for the incoming freshmen. Also, take a look at the Dynasty Football Factory 2026 Dynasty Rookie Draft Guide and the 2026 Devy Freshman Guide as well. So head over there, subscribe, hit that like button. And we're going to go into some stuff too for Dynasty Football Factory because they have a cool new control room that they have up for everyone that's drafting, especially if you're doing rookie drafts, your startup drafts, and everything. I'll get into that probably towards the end or middle of the second round. We'll get into that. So without further ado, Luigi, I'm going to be using the new Blue Chip app to do our mock draft here. So it's only Luigi and I, since Luigi is my guest and, he's here today. I'm going to give him the first overall pick.
Wow. What a gentleman.
I am.
Are you sure about this?
I am. I'm positive about this.
Okay.
So
all right,
selecting?
Yeah, you ready? I think this is an easy one this year, especially in a class like this class that has very few running backs. There's only two really that are very high in our rookie drafts. So I'll take the man, Jeremiah Love out of Notre Dame.
Jeremiah Love is going number 1 to Luigi. Oop, I just hit my mic because I'm not used to sitting here doing it
Frank,
like that.
can you minimize?
Oh, yeah, I can minimize.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll minimize Luigi right there. So Jeremiah Love is the first one off the board, everyone. So let's manually select this. Why didn't it do it? Hold on. I apologize for the little delay here. It's the first time me doing a mock draft. Why isn't it doing it? All right, let's do it from here. No, I put that in my queue. Oh, it's because I have to start the draft. Duh. What is going on here? I had it working before. This is not good.
Cutting back to you.
Yeah, cut back to me, please.
Hey, I could talk about him. I mean, Jeremiah Love, generational prospect, right? He's better than Ashton Genty. He's a better overall prospect than Ashton Genty, in my opinion. Bigger, stronger, faster.
He's drafted to the Cardinals,
keep these
right?
things simple.
Yes, he's drafted to the Cardinals.
What are your thoughts on that?
Wheels up, man. Wheels up. Think about it like this. Cardinals are working with they're now, if I'm not mistaken, they're working with the same offensive scheme that put Saquon Barkley over 2,000 yards.
Damn.
So, you do the math.
Yeah. Jeremiah Love is my third running back in this class. If you're doing a startup draft, he would be. All right. So I had to switch back over to sleeper. There was probably some technical issues that I'm not familiar with the blue chip because I'm in the mock drafts, but I've never created one. So I'm in, I think I'm in 15 of them. I've never created one before, so I have to apologize. So we went back to sleeper to do this mock draft here. So let's, Luigi, for this, let's do this. We're going to do a 10-team one here, a 10-team one instead of a 12-team. So, but we'll draft probably 3 rounds. All right. So,
all right, let's do it.
All right. So you selected that. I'm going to go with the second pick. Now, we're going to do this format as a super flex tight end premium. So that said, I am not going to take Fernando Mendoza. I'm going to go with my wide receiver 1 in this class, and that is Mr. Cornell Tate, who was selected by the Tennessee Titans. He's probably, most likely, definitely going to be their wide receiver 1. I think this gives Cam Ward another weapon in this offense, a legitimate downfield threat, one where he can throw the ball, not worry about the ball being dropped. Tate's going to go get it. Tate's going to be the difference of this team. He's going to actually improve Ward because Ward had a rough season last year, and I think with the addition to Tate, it's just going to elevate his game. So that said, I'm taking Tate with the 102.
I gotta write these down. All right, let's see here. So we got Love, and then we got Tate. Okay. All right, I like it. And I realized I was making a mistake when I said it, but I forgot I was having a brain fart. Mike LaFleur is the coach of the Cardinals. Jonathan Gannon, not from the Eagles. So LaFleur's from Rams coaching tree. which is equally wonderful. I know it's a wonderful. I think Love's a great situation to thrive. So
Yes, I
leave that there.
love the pick. Most people do not like the pick to the Cardinals, but I actually like it. So
No, yeah, I think it's a great pick. I like teams that pick good players. So pick a good player. I'm like your team, and I'm gonna like your team's prospects. Succeeding, you know. But with the 103, now this is where I get, we start to get a little of the psychology of the draft, right? What are you gonna do with your next pick? Are you gonna pass on Mendoza again? That's what I'm wondering. Because if you pass on Mendoza, maybe I'll pass on Mendoza here.
stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. I am going to take Jordan Tyson with this pick.
Okay.
He's my wide receiver one in the class, has been all year long. Throughout the cycle, my preseason wide receiver one stuck with him. I think he's a dude, man. I think he's he can line up at the X spot. He can be a target hog, target share monster. The injuries don't bother me. I've done a lot of research on the injuries.
We went back and forth with this.
Yeah, if the hamstring is the worst thing, guess what? Makai Lemon had a hamstring recently. The reason why the hamstring is an issue is because it has a 30% chance likelihood of re-injuring it. So that's why teams don't like it. But you know what? All the other injuries, everything's fine. Everything checks out. So is he injury prone? Is he not? I don't care. You know what? I personally like when my players are dudes, when they're in my starting lineup, and if they get hurt, they're hurt. I could put them on the bench, and I don't care. I'll start someone else. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather have those dudes that I know what I'm going to get, at least when they're starting, than I don't like to fade those guys.
Yeah, because there's a percentage that he won't get hurt. Probably a high percentage.
Exactly.
Yep. The only issue is that let me say this. I had Tate always was my wide receiver one. Lemon was my wide receiver two.
Right.
But the landing spot that Tyson went to, I cannot pass on Tyson anymore. Even I'm not going to draft him over Tate, but Tyson is now my wide receiver too. I think him in that offense with Tyler Schook, I think is with Olave on the other side. And they also picked up Bryce Lance as well. I think it's going to be the 1, 2, 3 punch there in New England. So they also got Delp as their tight end as well. So I see this offense, and I love what's his face, the coach. I keep drawing a brain fart now. The
Titans?
No. The Saints. Luigi, what's his name again?
Well, they have Kellen Moore.
Kellen Moore, yes.
The coach down there.
Yes. So Kellen Moore, I think is phenomenal. So,
yeah, he's got a great system.
Yeah, and I think I think he's putting something together, and I think he's putting something together that's very nice. That's going to be very powerful. So, all right. So you picked Tyson, and I wanted you to pick Lemon, but I knew you weren't going to pick him. No, I'm going to pass on Mendoza, even though this is a super flex. And I am going to take Lemon with this pick. So I'm going to go Lemon here. I do not, as a Giant fan, like the fact that he is a Eagle. But I think now that he's there, the Eagles will have the opportunity to pass up the middle. I think it's going to help Jalen Hurts a lot out. I think they acquired also Stowers. That's going to also be another weapon for them. Maybe not this year because Goddard's there, and probably next year. And it's going to be Smith, Lemon, and then Stowers. Who's their second wide receiver on that team? Who else do they have there?
Well, they have Brown.
Oh yeah, but I'm going Brown is being traded to either the New England Patriots or the Raiders.
Let me look it up real quick. They have they just got Dontavian Wicks.
Yeah, Wick. That's it. That's who I was thinking of. Sue. That's who I was thinking.
Oh,
of.
and Hollywood Brown too.
Yeah, and then I wrote an article.
And a sleeper, Johnny Wilson. Don't forget about old Johnny Wilson.
Well, I wrote an article on Derek Cooper. I was going to call him the sleeper. So.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take Lemon here with the 104. All right, it's up to you now. Since we're going back to back to back.
They also picked up Elijah Moore too. It is a kind of a crowded room.
It is.
It is a kind of a crowded room. You
But
never know how the target share is going to play out, but he's a great talent for sure.
Listen, even if he doesn't produce that much this year, it's in the future. So it's more of a future pick than a right now pick. So
Sure. Yeah, definitely. Bet on the talent. Yep.
mm-hmm.
All right, so it's my turn.
It's your turn.
Do
you go Fernando?
Yeah, I'll just take Fernando now.
You'll take Fernando now.
I'll take Fernando. Yeah. I don't know if you were going to fade him again, but I like that value. I mean, all things considered.
I think he's
I don't
amazing.
That value at all.
He's incredible.
Yeah.
His post
man.
conversation, he's so humble. His highlights from last
Great
year are
kid.
insane too.
He is a very good kid. Yes.
I used to live in Berkeley, California, so I've got a special place in my heart for Nando. I mean, he was a cult hero out there when he was at Berkeley. I mean, everyone loves Nando, so I wasn't surprised at all.
Is that where he went to high school?
No, he started off in Cal.
Went to,
he started off in Cal.
Cal Bears, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Before he transferred over to
Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So Fernando Mendoza, then 101, who went to the Las Vegas Raiders, is taken by Luigi. All right. So that said, okay. So here's the thing.
This is where it gets tricky.
Yes, it gets very tricky because I love Sadiq. He's my tight end one. Okay. He goes to the New York Jets. He's probably not going to be an inline tight end there. They got Mason there for that, but he's going to probably be mostly playing slot. They don't have a quarterback yet. Okay. That's my only issue. But again, we're building a dynasty here. It's not a redraft. I do like Casey Concepcion. He went to the Cleveland Browns. Now, Sador's got some weapons over there if it's going to be Sador. So now we're going to finally find out with weapons there if Sador is actually a starting quarterback in the NFL or he's just going to fade away. And the Cleveland Browns are going to go after a quarterback next year in that amazing class. That said, I'm going to stick to my guns, and I always had Sadiq higher than Casey Concepcion, and I'm going to take Sadiq right here with my next pick.
He's also another great one. His post conversation was amazing. I can see why Jets took him over Lemon. Just the way he conducts himself.
I think
I may be wrong. I'm still sort of new to this, but
Luigi, what did you think of Lemon falling so far? Now that Tommy brought that up.
I had a late round one grade on him, so
looked
good to me.
It looked good to you. Okay, all right. Now
I thought he went right where he should have went, and I think Sadiq's a freak.
Yeah.
And if he went top 10, it wouldn't have surprised me.
So
I forget where Sadiq go overall. What was it? Was it top 10?
It was. Let's see here. Let's go here. Tommy, I got it.
You got it?
Yeah. Let's see here.
I don't have that. I should pull up the board. Sorry, guys.
No, you're good. You're good.
I'm a big picture guy.
Let's see here. Rounds. Sadiq, 16th. There you go.
16th overall.
You had it up before me. Okay.
So top 10 would have been fine because he's the most athletic tight end ever to play the sport. I mean, you got to figure out how to use that, you know.
Yeah,
he's not an idiot either. Like Tommy was saying, he's a good kid. You know, he's a good football player. He was in a loaded room on a loaded team at Oregon, so I don't get too tied up in all the peripheral analytics, the advanced stuff. I mean, if you're a freak, if you're a good football player, if you're a tough kid, if you're he's a freak. Like, he is really difficult to bring down in space.
Mm-hmm.
He's a big, strong dude. It's almost like he's like the Derrick Henry of like in position, where he's just kind of just like built like human beings usually just aren't built like that. You know what I mean?
He comes across very intelligent, and his IQ for the field must be amazing. But you probably know way better than I do.
Oh, come on, dude.
Whoa, what was that?
That's probably a commercial that you clicked on.
Oh, you know what I'm seeing here now too? I think we are with the Zoom, with the free thing over here.
Oh, you need a paid version.
Oh, wow. I didn't think I needed to do that. We're batting about 1,000 over here.
Did it cut off Luigi?
I know. Luigi's still there.
I'm still here, but
Yeah, because I think that's what it is. I think we keep hearing that timer because that timer's going down.
we got on a timer.
Nothing's free.
Yeah, look at that.
So what we could do after 10 minutes, if
Yeah.
it cuts off,
Yeah.
you just recall him. And then we'll have a conversation. Just recall him, and then you just progress.
Okay, so I can keep doing that under that?
I think so. I don't think that should be an issue. You may have to set up another Zoom call, but we could keep the conversation flowing. And
Okay.
then-
Because I don't know how. All right, okay, so we have 2 minutes left, I think, on this one. All right, so that said, Luigi, you are up with your next pick.
all right. Well, dilly dally then. I'll just I'll go with KC Concepcion.
Okay, going with
I think
KC.
he's got a sneak high floor. I love Todd Monken, the new head for the Browns. I think they're gonna win, man. I think he's a really talented guy. Really talented. I think he's got. We'll see. You never know. You never know how the year is gonna play out. But early indications are they're gonna feed this kid. So
Yeah, I think they're definitely going to feed him. They took Boston as well, like later on. But now, like I said, he's got weapons. He's got Fannin, he's got Boston, he's got KC. So he's got Junkins there as well.
I mean, Boston and KC play different positions. I think KC profiles as a guy who probably a higher floor in a PPR league. We'll see how Boston develops. Boston also has a little bit of a low floor, really overall, just because he is a possession receiver, and those guys just kind of they do it or they don't,
Mhm.
So we'll see how it works out. I like Boston. I think he's a solid X-Y. I actually think he's kind of like a poor man's Millen in a lot of ways, as far as how he wins on the field. He does for a your-bodied X receiver.
I totally agree with that. So that said, with the next pick, I'm going to take the next tight end in this draft. I can't pass on him. My tight end number 2, who went over to the Philadelphia Eagles, my rivals. Again, I think it's a great addition to that team. He's a phenomenal athlete. Most people do have Stowers ahead of Sadiq. Like I said, I do have Sadiq ahead of Stowers. How did you have them ranked?
I've had Sadiq ahead of Stowers the whole time.
Okay.
I like right. I have had Sadiq ahead of Stowers the whole time. I like Stowers a lot. I've liked him throughout the process. He's been my tight end 2 or 3. There were times that what's his name, who landed over with the Rams.
Oh, Max Clare.
Max Clare. I had him at tight end 2 for a second there. I just think he's a good. You know what I'm saying? He's a well-rounded tight end, whereas Stowers is a little bit of a work in progress, a little bit raw, moving over from the quarterback position.
Mm-hmm. He did
Sometimes
play
looks a
quarterback.
little bit
That's
like a
right.
quarterback. Sometimes he gets stopped and he's just like, damn, okay, I'll like that.
All right, so I picked Stowers. You are up next. We have 2 more picks in this round because we're doing the 10 picks in each round. So you're up.
Okay, so I'm up. Let me check my board here. Just pick Stowers. Oh, okay.
I can't wait till we disagree on one of these picks.
Well, I am just going to see. I'm thinking of it like I'm building a team.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
it's
that's what I
literally
want
my
you to
team
think of
versus
it.
your
Correct.
team.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I'm just going to continue to kind of pound your head into the proverbial pavement, if you will.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys talk out in Long Island, but that's it.
Proverbial. Sounds like you're from Maryland.
But hey, all right, I'm just gonna let's cut to the chase here. I'm gonna go with Jadarian Price. I'm gonna scoop up
You
RB2 in the class.
bastard. You
Yeah.
bastard. That's who I was
And,
going to take.
Yeah. and,
Oh,
you see
this
what
is
that
where
one
it gets
deal with.
competitive. He goes to the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, man. I think it's a 1-for-1 replacement as far as what he can do on the field for the Seahawks. As far as what Kenny Walker was doing for them.
Yes.
I really just don't think there's going to be a huge drop off. We'll see how Charbonnet gets worked in. Maybe he gets a little more work as Price gets up to speed. But man, Price is a dude. Like the traits are there. People sleep on this kid. I mean, he's kind of freaky. I mean, what do you run, a 4.42, and he's rocked up. I like him a lot. I mean, I think people people now I know you love Trevion Henderson, but I feel like most people think Henderson is the better running back than Price. If Henderson had went in the first round, they would have understood it. I disagree with that. I think Price is going to give you everything that Henderson does and then some. And I'll just leave you with that.
So you took my pick. Price is the Robin to Love's Batman. If Love was on a different team, Price would have been probably the let's just put it this way. I still think he would have went where he went, but I think more people would be talking about Price more because he would have been the more featured back on that team. But being that he was the Robin to Love, I think that's where the disconnect comes in with a lot of people. So I love that pick. That was my pick. And now you have me thinking here because in a 12-round draft, all right, I still have 2 more picks or 3 more picks before I would pick this gentleman. But since since we're doing the 10 players in the round, I'm going to stick to my guns here. And I'm going to say, I talked about him before on our first episode when I was introducing my rankings. And I'm going to go with Malachi Fields here, the wide receiver that the New York Football Giants took. I think he's going to fit right in. I don't think
the Giants. Are you a homer?
No, I'm not. No, this is not. This is not a homer pick. This is not a homer pick. This hear me out for a second. You got what's his face who's still injured. Okay, and Neighbors. Is he coming back week 1? Coming back week 2? Is he going to be ready for the season? I just right now to me Fields fits this position, fits this team. And I think he's just going to go in and he's going to take off in this offense. Jackson Dart, Fields, Scatabo. I just think when Neighbors comes back, if they sign Odell Beckham Jr., this team is going to be flowing. And I think it's only going to help Jackson Dart and help the New York Giants. I think it's a perfect fit for Fields and for the New York Football Giants. So I'm going Fields here.
Notre Dame, right?
Yes, Notre Dame.
Love it.
Yes. So let's just recap. Luigi has Love, Tyson, Fernando Mendoza, Casey Concepcion, and Price, which you took Price from me. I have Tate, Lemon, Sadiq, Stowers, and Fields. So with that said, Luigi, you have the 201.
Well. Okay. I will. This is a tough one, guys. I think I would just put the ball back in your court and just take the. No, actually, okay. Little game theory here. Okay, I will actually not do that. I will take Omar Cooper. Just easy.
Okay. Now, I thought you were going to go with somebody else, but you went with Cooper. Okay.
Yeah, because I was afraid you might take Cooper next.
I was going to take Cooper next.
I'm a little I like to get in the mind of my opponent, you know, try to fuck them up every chance I can get.
So I actually thought you were going somebody else. That's why I was going to go Cooper, but you took Cooper on me.
Okay.
So Cooper going to the New York Jets. He's going to be on the other side of Wilson. They don't have a quarterback yet. Well, they do. They have Geno Smith. So I'll keep saying they don't have a quarterback, but
he's a good quarterback. He's okay, you know. He's all right.
Yeah, Tommy and I were talking about it when you were off because we had to reconnect you. Here's a guy that was drafted by the New York Jets, did nothing, goes over to the Seattle Seahawks, and does something. He emerged, try to get his name back onto the map, and then goes over to the Raiders and shits the bed. So
what was it about that? Was it the Raiders' offense was just terrible, or
it was a combination of stuff? I believe that I don't think he wanted to truly be there. They didn't have a strong enough line for him to protect him. He had really no weapons there. He had Bowers. He does have Gentry, but I think it was overall a lot of things. So I think, Yeah, the comment that what's his face made that Gino's going to be
The Saint or something.
No, what did he say?
The Saving Grace or something.
Something. I forgot what exactly for what it was, but yeah, no, I don't know. But do you actually think Gino's going to do something this year, Luigi?
I think he's an average quarterback who'll put up like average points. You could say he's got better weapons this year than he did last year for sure. I think he probably would have fared better if they still had like Jacoby Myers or something at the Raiders when he was there, kind of a safety blanket type. They really had nothing.
No, they didn't. They only had Bowers, and Bowers got hurt
They had
too.
like some rookies. I mean, they had John Besh and like Dante Thornton. You know what I mean? It's like, come on now.
I love Jack Beck. So
me too. I don't sleep on him.
No,
don't. I was really pushing him. Hey, sell your shares, here or there, at trade add-on, but he's got. It looks like he's got an opportunity. So
I hope he does. I do hope he does. I do. Yeah, because now Gino's got Hall. He's got Sadiq now. He's got Wilson, and now he's got Cooper. So, all right,
I think he's fine. He feed the guys. I don't think he's gonna. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah.
So,
I would love to see them be competitive. The Jets. They sucked for so long.
I would too.
Yeah.
Just so I can see.
It seems like they're tanking though, right? That's the other side of the coin.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna go crazy if they take Arch.
Like it's all about the defense. Let's see what the defense looks like.
Well, they have a defensive-minded head coach, so let's see if he can do something this year.
Yeah.
All right. So my next pick, since I don't have a running back anymore. I don't have a running back yet. Not anymore. I don't have a running back yet in this draft. Can you guess who I'm going with?
You're going to go with a running back, which off the top of my head, I would say this is a terrible choice on your part, and you're probably reaching. But no, I don't. I actually have no idea who you're going to take, man.
I'm taking Emmett Johnson right here.
Oh, interesting.
Taking Emmett Johnson, who is going to be a Kansas City Chief. He's going to be the Charbonnet of the Kansas City Chiefs because, yes, we know Kenneth Walker's there, but I do believe in my mind that Kenneth Walker cannot play every down for 18 games now. So I think Emmett Johnson can catch the ball out of the backfield. He can run the rock. He's a solid back. I think he's going to give listen, I think he's going to take away red zone opportunities for Kenneth Walker. I think once they get in the red zone, Johnson's going to be the one who's going to be coming in because he can catch the ball out of the backfield. So I think he's going to put up phenomenal numbers. He's going to put up.
What round did he get drafted in?
Ooh, let's go check that.
Because it wasn't super early. It was like
no, I think it was
you got that, Frank?
The fifth round.
Fifth round, I believe.
Who we looking at?
Now, this is where we have maybe a difference in opinion philosophically. It's like I think it's a great pick, and it's a running back by committee world. Like you're totally spot on there, and he's got a great opportunity to be part of this committee in a high-powered offense. He's got the receiving chops, like PPR upside is there for sure. But I typically I kind of fade RB2s. I'd rather just pay through the nose for like the top dudes, and then just try to find like the Manung guys in like the fourth round. That's kind of how I play. So if you didn't take him here, you probably could have took him in the third round of this draft because I probably wouldn't. I'm probably not going to take a running back in the second round. So
now in a regular startup draft, I'm only going to grab the top, probably I'd say top 10 running backs. And then, yes, I will then draft them later on in the draft and try to fill out my weapons with my wide receivers and my tight ends. Especially in a tight end premium, I'm going to go after Loveland very high, which I did in the startup draft that I'm in right now. Actually, I'm going to toggle. I can't toggle through that right now because we're in a draft right here. So Loveland was my second pick overall. JSN was my first pick overall. So that's how I would approach it. But in a rookie draft, especially in this class, and I said this a lot, go get your man. Go get him whenever you want. I'm not going to wait. I wanted him, and I didn't know you would wait on him. I thought you were going to take him sooner than later, but I went for my man, and I think if the landing spot that he's in right now, what he's going to do for that team, I think it's a win-win right now in this rookie draft. So you have the next pick.
I will go with, let's see here.
If you don't take this guy who I think you're going to take, what you said to me before was all fraudulent. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to call you out. I am.
All right, we'll see. Now I kind of know who you're talking about. So now I kind of just want I don't want to pick him. But he is probably the best value there. I'm kind of looking, what I'm looking at right now is actually a sleeper ADP to kind of just give an idea of like who's going where lately. Because I definitely use the ADP. Like, I'm not taking the best player here. I'll take who the ADP suggests combined with who I think is the best player. You know what I mean?
Come on, you should make your own ADP up.
Yeah, you think so?
You're Luigi. Come on, you're a legend. Everyone knows who you are. Let's go. Make your own ADP up.
All right. Plus, I'll put some pressure on you here.
Go ahead.
I'll go with Geez, now you put it like that. Now I'm not sure. I think I would just take a safe pick and go with Chris Bell.
That's not who I'm talking about.
I know that's not who you're talking about.
So
I think Chris Bell's got a great opportunity. I mean, he's traitsy as hell. I love the way that Miami attacked this draft. They needed wide receivers, and they got wide receivers the correct way. This is how you draft wide receivers. You get them late at values. Chris Bell's got first round upside. What did they get him in the third round or something?
Yeah, but they got him in the third round because all right. So whose injury are you more concerned with? You were more concerned with Bell's injury or Tyson's injury?
Honestly, neither. I'm not worried about him.
Okay.
Either injury, really. I think they're both going to come back and play full strength, be their normal selves.
That was Tommy D's phone dropping, everybody.
It's my camera. Sorry.
Oh,
drop.
Mic drop. Yeah. More fun like phone drop. All right. So he goes Bell, which, ladies and gentlemen, he has not gone with the guy that we have been disagreeing with each other for the last couple of days. So that said, I'm going to take Denzel Boston. I'm going to take the other side of Casey Concepcion. I love Boston. Is he going to be the Puka Nacua of this draft? What do you think?
Is he going to be? No, not even close.
Okay. All right, just throwing it out there.
I don't see that type of after the catch ability and just an overall agility out on the field. I think he's a little more of a straight line guy. He's got good, not great speed. He's definitely a contested catch maestro. Sometimes you need to be a little more than that in the pros. I should have taken him, honestly, with my last pick just because I do like kind of hedging my bets because I already took Casey Concepcion, so then I can compare him with Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I could start them both. They could kind of just feed off of each other's value. You know, I like that. I'm a floor guy, so like anything that helps push my floor up on a given week, I usually kind of go towards that because I just don't want any major weak links. You know what I mean? So that would have been a strong pick for me. Maybe I regret it. I don't know, but I think Chris Bell is a little more upside, and so yeah, that's why I went with Bell.
All right, now you taking the guy?
Now my turn. Okay.
Yeah, are you going to take the guy? I'm putting pressure on you.
This is a dynasty, right? Yeah. So,
yes, it is.
Okay.
We don't do minor league redrafts here.
Okay. Good. I will easily just go with. I mean, I know what guy you're talking about. You know, he's so low on the ADP. I almost forgot about him. And I am going to take him now that I think I realize who you're talking about.
Go ahead.
John Stribling.
Yes, that is him, ladies and gentlemen.
Sign me up.
Why did it take you so long to take him with his high draft capital that you keep telling me about over here?
Bro, it's like 9 p.m. This is like 2 a.m. for me. Okay. My brain is a little fried. I forgot he was there. I forgot to scroll down on this stupid ADP. The sleeper ADP, I don't understand it.
No, that's why I don't use the sleeper ADP. You should be going off your rankings over there. You should be going off Luigi's rankings.
I should. I don't even have my own website up here. I'm terrible.
Wow.
My website is pre-draft rankings because I try to be a purist and like I'm a draft guy. Just a word to the wise. It's not a post-draft. It's not necessarily fantasy rankings. It's just raw grades, pre-draft grades that I give. So
Yeah, we're going over. Tommy, you on me right now?
Yep, I'm on it.
Let's see here. So here's Luigi's top picks for the 2026 class.
So this is all research
Man.
you've done?
Yeah, it's all Luigi right here.
Very cool.
All right, so let's check out Dynasty Football Factory. Like I said, so if we are in a draft, you would be able to see what is going on right now. So let's go to the draft that I'm currently in right now. I'm drafting a new C2C startup. It's called DFF C2C Bragging Rights. It's some guys from Campus to Canton versus some guys from Dynasty Football Factory. You can tell if I'm on the clock, if I'm not on the clock. It's got rebuild mode, balance mode, contents mode. It's got the different rankers here. It's got the consensus. You can look at the big draft board that's over here. It's got the draft board that's all filled out for you. Like I said, so if I come over here to me, if I go to the profile here, I click on startup because we're doing it startup here. You can actually see what draft has taken place right now. So it looks like right now, Sean made his pick, and we have who on the clock here? I wish it would show the player. I guess it doesn't show the player. If you want, you can toggle through here to see who the next pick would be. So right now, Jordan Addison would be a good selection. Josh Downs, Mike Wilson, Denzel Boston, who was just taken by us, and Jake Ferguson right there. It gives you a grade. Let's see what grade I have right now. Luigi, let me tell you my grade with Dynasty Football Factory in our draft right here. So it tells you the players who are the biggest steal, the biggest reaches. So right now, it looks like Corey is number one.
of course.
It looks like Evan is number 2 with Dynasty Football Factory. MR is number 3 with Dynasty Football Factory. Jim is 4th with Dynasty Football Factory. Now, Jim and Evan have their rankings up here in the draft board. So you can see probably why. And then we have Bingo at 5. We got Tank for Jeremiah at 6. My co-host John, who's not here, at 7. Damn, this is getting bad. I'm not even mentioned yet. We got Sean, Trust the Tape, at 8. We got Brandon Lejeune at 9. We got Badger at 10. We got Colin Decker at 11. And we got Mr. Panthro here at number 12, ladies and gentlemen. Best pick on the that it's telling me is I picked Jaden Waddle. And my worst pick is because is saying I reached for him was when I moved up and took Tyler Schook because I didn't have a quarterback at the time. I drafted Schook at the 403. I traded to take the 403 to get Tyler Schook. So, yeah. Wow, they have me as the last rank over here. That's not good, ladies and gentlemen. But you know what I say? I trust my own rankings. I trust my own philosophy, and I'm going with that. So, with that said, you are leaving me with the next pick. Now, I have a toss-up here because I'm torn between 2 of these players. I like them both. I do like one of the landing spots of this player that I can choose, but it is a little crowded of a wide receiver room. I don't like this other player's landing spot simply because I don't know who the quarterback's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be a quarterback they drafted in this draft or a quarterback that they had drafted and last year, actually. So I'm going to go with the wide receiver that I trust more than which would give me, like Luigi said, the floor than the ceiling. So I'm going to go Jeremy Bernard right here, who was drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers. So my only concern is, does Will Howard start or does Drew Aller start? Who do you think, Luigi?
Oh, Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers. Fuck Aaron Rodgers. He's going to retire. He's probably in a cave right now.
Is he going to retire?
Is he playing for a team right now or no?
We don't know what the fuck he's doing.
He's not signed.
He's not.
He's not telling anyone what he's doing. But
Yeah.
I think that's just his thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was Aaron Rodgers. So hey, maybe I don't know.
What if he's back with the Jets?
No, it would be the Steelers if he comes back and plays. He's not going to play.
Gotcha.
He's playing with his old head coach.
Yeah,
He feels comfortable.
He was there last year.
Yeah, he'll get the call to plays. He'll get to pick the players he wants in the field. He'll be the head coach, but not really called the head coach.
Gotcha.
So
He did pretty good last year, though, right?
no, he sucked last year. He's an asshole.
Steelers win.
So yeah, we're not going to talk about that. I actually want to see Will Howard start. What about you?
Will Howard, I think Will Howard would be the starter there. I think Drew Aller is just
Horrible.
raw.
I think he's horrible. I'll just be flat out and say he's horrible.
He's toolsy, man. I mean, he makes some wild plays. I think he just lacks a little bit of that competitive fire, really.
Yeah.
If you want to be honest about it, he just kind of makes bimbo plays. You know what I mean? At the end of a game, it's like, what are you doing, man? Are you even trying to win the game here? Like, he doesn't. I don't know. He's a great kid. He's just like he's always been a project in progress, work in progress. It's like, is it ever gonna actually amount to anything or what, man?
Yeah. If anyone has watched not the longest shot, what's the one? Oh my god, I'm drawing a fucking brain fart right now. The one with Keanu Reeves.
Film?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my god.
Speed?
No. When he played football, when he played the quarterback. Oh my god. Now this is gonna piss me off. Anyway, in the movie, because it's gonna come to me, and I can't believe I'm drawing a brain fart right now.
I'll Google it.
What's his face says in the movie?
Replacements.
Yes, The Replacements. Thank you. Damn it! I can't believe I forgot that movie. It's one of my favorite movies too. In The Replacement, the head coach, who was played by Gene Hackman, went up to Keanu Reeves and said at one point in time, "My best player always wants the ball. He wants the ball to win." And I feel that Drew Aller is that type. He's not that type of a player. He's not the one that's going to want the ball to score, to win the game for his team. He's just more of, like you said before, Luigi. So I do hope Will Howard gets his starting position. I want to see if he can produce in the NFL and what he's about. So, all right, you're up. You're up now.
Okay, I'm up. Okay.
Did I
let's see
stun
here.
you?
So
Did I
just
stun you?
No. I was just thinking about some Drew Aller. Drew Aller reminds me a little of like Jordan Love meets like I don't know, some random mid quarterback. You know what I mean? Like, he's got talent, man. He's got talent. I will see how it all progresses. He's a good kid. He's so young.
I'm not saying
big part of this stuff is understanding who's young and who's going to grow into a man and like who hasn't. You know what I mean? Like the development. He just hasn't become who he's going to be. So he's kind of still a mystery box with him, I think.
Yeah, I'm not denying the talent. I'm not saying he doesn't have talent at all, but I don't think he has the drive. I don't think he has the.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I don't think he's not built to take over a game, and that's what you need, especially in the fourth quarter. You're down by 7, you're down by 3, and you need somebody to take over the game. I don't think he's that player. That's all I'm saying. All right, who you picking?
Okay. Now we got that all out of our system. Let's see here. I will go with. Shoot. I'm looking at my draft boards now.
There you go. That's what I want.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. I think I'm just gonna keep it simple, man, and just take Ty Simpson. Yeah, I'll just take Ty Simpson.
All right, taking Ty Simpson.
I like that value. We're round 2 here, so
we are. Ty Simpson is going a lot in the first round in a lot of Superflex startups, especially when we're doing 12 players, 12 teams.
You may not get anything out of him for 2 years.
For 2 years, correct.
Hey, that's no big deal. That was Aaron Rodgers' story once upon a time. So
that was a Jordan Love story too, as well.
Yeah, and that's what we always say we want with the guys. We say we want them to sit and learn. So we're kind of getting what we want. Patrick
Mahomes is another quarterback that sat and learned.
Yeah, man, that's the only way to do it, really.
Like you said, it might be
behind Bledsoe.
Let's not get into the whole break. Listen, if Drew Bledsoe, I'm going to say it right now. I don't give a shit. If Drew Bledsoe never got hurt, we would have never known who Tom Brady was. We wouldn't. I'm sorry. We would not have known.
I had a R3. I had a round 3 grade on Tom Brady when he was coming out.
Tom Brady's combine looked horrible.
I
just watched it the other day. I'm like, What?
Yeah. If
He
Drew
had a
Bledsoe,
live arm though.
yeah,
Oh my God.
6'4", what was he? 6'4", 215 or something coming out.
His what is
He's
it? The
a
40?
good
Slow
frame.
as hell.
yeah.
Wonderlick was decent. They used to give us the Wonderlicks.
Did you
this
see his
generation.
body
These
type
days,
too?
Frank.
His body type when he came out too. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
He's like big.
Yeah, but
He was
that's-
bigger.
that's
He
a
lost
great-
weight.
That's a great example of projecting who they're going to become.
Yes.
And not just
Mhm.
not just saying, oh, this is this guy. This guy sucks. It's like, well, who is he going to be when we, put him through our system, get him in the weight room, all that kind of stuff as he develops as a man, and I always liked Tom Brady because he always had that fire and he had a live arm and he was
Very
like fearless
competitive.
on the field at Michigan. So
That was the only difference. So if you look at it this way, if you compare the two, and I'm not just saying that Aller is the next Tom Brady. Don't get me wrong. Don't kill me out there. He's not. But if you look at it that way, look at it this way. You have a quarterback who that wasn't that athletic, okay? And and like you said, you had a 3rd round grade on him. And then you get Drew Aller, well, Tom Brady had the fire, had the drive, he wanted to win. He wanted to get out there on the field and do it. I just think Aller is the complete opposite. I think Aller probably, correct me if I'm wrong, if them coming out right now, who had a higher ceiling come out of college, Brady or Aller, would you say?
Aller.
Yes, correct. But
Yeah.
Brady has the better drive. Brady is the one that wants to compete. Brady's the one that wants to be on the field. He's the one that wants to have be in the 4th quarter with only less than 2 minutes to go, and that's the person you want.
He has heart.
Yes, he's got heart. Yes. So.
Yeah, and he got better. His traits improved.
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yes.
Like I'm not sure Drew Aller's traits are going to improve very much. He's kind of maxed out there, I think.
Yeah. All right. So that said, we're enough with Drew Aller now. So my next pick is going to be the other wide receiver that I wanted to take, but I took Jeremy Bernard, and that is Ted Hurst, who is going to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Crowded wide receiver room, but I think eventually after next year, Godwin will be gone, and it'll be McMillan, Ibuka, and Hurst as Baker Mayfield's wide receivers. So I don't know much how longer Baker's going to be playing for, but for now, I think as of next year, I think Ted Hurst is going to be a nice pick for the Bucs. So he's my pick here. It's up to you.
Interesting. Okay. I will go with. I already got that value. I will go with. Can you remind me where part of the second round we're in?
We are picked the 9th pick in the 2nd round.
The 9th pick in the second round.
Yep.
Okay.
And I can give you all the players if you like.
No, you're good. You're good. I totally got it.
All right.
I will go with. Jeez. Why is this so difficult? At this stage, based on the board,
Ladies and
I may
gentlemen,
actually-
I have stunned Luigi.
I may
Cupcakes,
actually
if you're
change things up.
Cupcakes, when you watch this, I want to hear it, man. I want to hear it.
I'm totally stumped, man.
I have stumped Luigi.
I'll say I will just take all the talented quarterbacks and I'll just take Carson Beck. Why not? I think he's going to start games this year.
Holy cow. All right. I like the landing spot for Carson Beck, and I don't like Carson Beck, but I like the landing spot.
Me too. It's a kind of a fuck it landing spot, and he's kind of got like that kind of personality.
Yeah,
so
he
it may
does.
work out.
He does. Looks like a sloth. That playoff game killed his stock. If he didn't, if he didn't play in that playoff game, if they didn't do anything, he definitely would have been drafted a little bit higher. But that one game killed his stock. Listen, I think the Cardinals is a good fit for him right now. It's going to be a situation like Shedeur Sanders. When he gets his opportunity, which I think should be sooner than later, put him in there. He's got the weapons. Listen, he's got McBride. He's got Marvin Harrison Jr. He's got Michael Wilson. He's got Jeremiah Love now. So he's got the weapons. He's got Arizona doesn't have that bad of an offensive line. So listen, if you want to start off the year off with Brissett, that's fine with me, but you got to get back in. We got to see if this kid can actually play in the NFL. And if he can, you got your future quarterback. If you can't, then you move on to 27 and draft a quarterback. So I want to see him start sooner than later. You agree or disagree?
I agree. I think they're gonna get him get him starts this year. So we'll see. I think they're gonna. He's got a shot to be maybe a Matt Schaub. Do you guys remember him? He was a 3rd round pick.
Yeah, for the Houston Texans.
Yeah, where he can be kind of like a steady Eddie type of quarterback in the league. He doesn't have to be. They don't have to be big. Big stars to help us on our fantasy leagues.
Correct.
So if he's going to get starts, I'll take him.
Yes.
And and you trade. I mean, this is what we play. Value is not just in like, is he a hit? Is he a miss? Is he good? Is he bad? It's like understanding that if he does start, if he does have a good game later in the year, you may be able to flip him for quite a bit more than you paid to get him. So quite a bit more than this. You may be able to get a 1st round pick for him or more. You never know how it turns out. So
that is 100% correct. Yep.
Yeah, I like to keep that in mind when I do my drafts. That's why I drafted the top 3 quarterbacks in this draft, because I think there's value there.
Ooh.
And the top 2 running backs so far. And I might draft the 3rd best running back.
No,
next.
The 3rd best running back's already off the board, so I don't want to hear it. All right, you ready? My pick right here. I'm going to go with a safe pick. Yes, he's coming from a school that we know that doesn't produce a lot of wide receivers in the NFL.
Okay.
But I love the landing spot, and I think he's going to be an okay number 2 behind Tedone McMillan. And I'm going to give Bryce Young another chance this year. Hopefully he progresses a little bit more. He's slowly progressing, not faster than I want him to, but I think with Brazel going there and they got McMillan already, I think they're giving him weapons to surround him. I'm going to take Chris Brazel right here.
They also have Jalen Coker.
Oh yeah,
Are you a
yeah.
cokehead? Let me ask you.
Leggett will be the one that'll be no more, and Croker, yes, it'll be Croker, it'll be Brazel, and Tedero McMillan, the rookie of the year.
Yeah, Coker had that huge playoff game last
year.
He
did.
I forgot what it was, but he had a huge game, man. We'll see. Hopefully, he can keep that up, because I got a lot of shares of Coker on the cheap last year, or the past couple of years. He was one of those guys. You remember we were talking about this the other day. Mike Trigg got paid like $200K as an undrafted free agent. Jalen Coker in his class was the most highly. He was the highest paid undrafted free agent in his class too. So these guys do get you. They have a tendency of hitting. So we'll see. I'm a big time cokehead, so we'll see.
There you go.
All right. So, is it my turn?
It is your turn, sir. You have the 301.
All right. At the 301, I'm just going to go for it here and take my guy.
That's what I like to hear. Take your guy.
RB3 in the class, going off my rankings. I had a day 2 grade on him. Katron Allen, Penn State.
Fucker. You're a fucker, because I was taking him next.
Oh, really? See, I waited. I could have taken him. I think he's a better prospect than Emmett Johnson. I think he's kind of in a better situation than Emmett Johnson, and I got him like around later, so it's kind of cool.
So
One point Luigi, if you know what I mean.
So the way I look at it is, I believe Allen's going to be the RB1 of that group. And yes,
okay.
I think yes, and I do think he's a better. Yes, I do think he is a better running back than Emmett Johnson. But I believe Emmett Johnson, with his his catching ability, is a better. How am I saying?
Pathways to like fantasy relevance?
Yes, correct. Sure, yes. So
Johnson. No, I get it.
So yes, if I'm going fantasy wise, I'm taking Johnson. If I'm going true NFL, and I'm building an NFL team as an NFL GM and not Dynasty, I would go Allen. That said, so yes, I think Allen is going to be eventually he should be the RB1 day 1. So I that was my next pick. Damn it. All right. You didn't stun me, but you took my pick again. So I'm going to go. There's a lot of guys here I don't want to take right now. Damn it. I was hoping you wouldn't take him. All right. Here. This is what we're going to do. We're going to take a running back here who had listen, he was everyone's a high Devi 3 or 4 years ago. He's totally athletic. He's a beast, but couldn't really put it together, especially with injuries. He was apparently the Batman to the one that Luigi just took, hit the Robin. But, you know, it's funny how everything comes to life in a circle where now Allen is going to be the RB1 in Washington and broke the Penn State rushing record. But I think the landing spot for this individual that I'm taking is the only reason why I'm taking him right here. And I'm going to take Nick Singleton right here because he's going to the Tennessee Titans. They need a running back. I thought that they were going to get Jeremiah Love. They did not get Jeremiah Love, but I think them waiting and then finally getting Nick Singleton, I think is going to help Cam Ward out a lot as well. I do like Nick Singleton going to the Tennessee Titans, so we're going to take Singleton here because Luigi took Allen on me.
I don't like it. I don't like your pick, buddy. I'll tell you why. He's going to be a guy that's a volume-based rusher at best, and I just don't think he's ever going to see the volume. You know, I just don't think he's a very efficient runner. I mean, he's definitely a height, weight, speed guy, but I wouldn't hold your breath. The only reason I'm saying that is because I'm seeing him go so high in so many drafts. I just don't understand it. Like, he goes in the second round all the time.
Yeah,
like
no.
In the middle of the second round, he goes ahead of Katron Allen.
No.
Now, I will say Katron Allen is not technically the RB1 in Washington. Maybe in your heart he is, but they did sign Rashad White, and they do have Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. So
yeah, but I don't think they believe
he's gonna have to work his way up.
I don't think they believe in Bill. Do you think they believe in Bill, that Bill can be their every down back?
No. I mean, that's why they paid money for White. I'm not sure what.
And I don't trust White either. I think
I think you're right. I mean, Katron is the best running back on that team. He's definitely.
Yeah.
I just don't think he's being handed. He's not like technically the RB1 quite yet. But I'd never liked Rashad White. I didn't like him coming out of college. That was like a fight I always had with all the analytics people who loved him coming out of JJ Jackarees, and forget about it. The guy's a bum. That's the thing about these analytics guys. They don't understand intangibles. They don't understand, who they don't understand attitude on the field.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're on pick number 3. We're gonna do a speed round to 10 because we only have 10 minutes left. So,
hey, let's do it, man. Yeah, let's do a speed round.
All right. That said, you are up because I took Singleton.
Okay, so you took Singleton. I'm on the clock.
Yes.
I am going to go with. Hold on, sorry, I lost my list. I don't do well under pressure, guys. This 10-minute thing is killing me. All right, let's see here. I think just scarcity at the position. Where do I want to take him? Am I allowed to do some research here? Let me see. I'll just take Jonah Coleman.
Jonah Coleman.
Keep it cruising. Yeah. I think he's got a path. We talk about running back by committee. I think he could be a part of the committee. He could be a Thunder in that backfield for a while. So, yeah, give me Jonah Coleman.
Do you think he hurts Harvey's stock?
No, not really. I think that Harvey is gonna. I think he'll be maybe the Lightning to the Thunder kind of situation.
What about JK?
JK is the vet. He's on his last legs.
He's too injury prone too. So I agree with you just said.
Very, very soon.
All right. So that said, I am taking the wide receiver who went to the Commanders, and is going to fit right in there. And I can't believe that you let him fall to me. And that's Antonio Williams, ladies and gentlemen. Antonio
Good
Williams
pick,
at the
buddy.
304. Thank you. Appreciate that.
I like it.
I like hearing that from you. All right, who you taking?
You're not gonna hear it too often, but you know, I'll call him like I see him. All right, so 303.
No,
I
you're
will
305. 305.
Oh, 305 are we? Okay.
305.
I will go with man, I kind of just keep taking running backs, to be honest, at this stage. Because I'm like a corner of the market kind of guy. Like if I could start to corner an entire market, like I might as well just take all the running backs. Like I've got Love, Price, Allen, and Coleman.
There's one back that is a sleeper to me that you haven't taken yet. Hopefully you don't take him.
Wait, did Mike Washington go off the board yet?
No, he did not, but that's not the one I was talking about.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna split the difference then. Okay, I'm gonna fade running back then, and let you take who you want.
Well, it's not Washington, but you could take him. Go ahead.
Okay, no, that's fine. And then I will just go ahead and take. Should I go with Baltimore? Should I go with my? Oh, you know what I'll take? Why not? I'm gonna take. I'll take Max Clare here.
Okay.
Right? We haven't taken him yet.
No, we have not.
Value. Tight end premium. He's a good player, man. He's gonna be in the NFL for a while.
Yeah. You know, it's just weird that they drafted Ferguson and then they drafted Claire. So I wonder how they're going to utilize both those tight ends there. And they got Higbee over there as well. And then I think they have Parker or whatever. What the hell's his name?
Parkinson.
Yeah, Parkinson. That's it. Yes. All right. So you took Claire. Fuck. I have to take him. Wait, no, I don't have to take him. I can hold him, but I don't want to hold him. You know what? I'm going to take Mike Washington Jr. here.
Okay.
I think he's going
Did
to
you just tell me you're not going to take
Yeah,
him?
I did, but you know what? I was more of a
Okay, all right.
I think it's gonna fit nice. I think Genty needs another back in that backfield. I don't think he can handle the workload every single down, and it's all focused on him. I think they need a true Batman and Robin. We'll keep that theme going in that team. So I don't think he's going to take a lot of stuff away. A lot of people are scared that Genty's going to lose his value. He's not going to get the touchdowns anymore. He's not going to put up the numbers. No, I don't think that at all. I think Washington's is going to be a good guy to give the wheels some rest and let him run the ball. Maybe they might do every other possession. Who knows? But I don't see Genty's stock falling, and I do think it's going to help the Raiders out, and especially Genty. So I'm going Washington.
I don't think it'll be that extreme. Yeah, hopefully he sees some totes and, if anything, just a really high upside handicap or handcuff. I mean, for Genty.
Yeah. All right.
Good
You
pick,
have
good
two
pick.
more picks.
I have 2 more picks.
2 more picks because we're going 3 rounds. Yes, and we're running out of time.
I have 2 more picks.
Yeah.
So I get to only have 2 more players. On
2 more
my-
players you get to pick, and then I'll give you 2 players that you want to tell the folks about. Folks, oh my god,
Okay.
what am I from the
All right,
Midwest?
I'm into that. I'm into that.
Tell the audience who you like as a sleeper. Go ahead.
I will go with just so I don't want to have to fight with him. I don't know if you even like this player. I have a feeling you don't. I'll take Kalen Black.
No, I don't, and I would not take him. So Kalen Black.
Well, I would have had to put in a waiver claim. Someone would have taken him. So I'll take Kalen Black just because. I mean, he got draft capital. He's a great player. I mean, the film is awesome. He is like a poor man's Jadarian Price in this draft. Maybe not quite as traitsy, not quite as big as Burley, but he packs a punch, man. He's a great player, a really fun player, great kid, interviews really well, locker room is a plus. And if he ever actually does get carries, if he ever does get run in that offense, he's an RB1. So I'll take that.
All right. I'll agree to disagree with you on that one. All right. So that said, I'm going to take, because I'm not introducing my sleepers yet, I'm going to take Claiborne right now. So I think it's a good fit for Minnesota. I think it's a good fit for him. I do like where they selected him. Yeah, we're going to go Claiborne right here with my second to last pick. Now, your
Great
last pick.
man.
Thank
High
you.
upside player. Awesome. I love Claiborne. He's one of my favorite running backs in this class. So I think that's a great pick. Let's see here. So I'm on the clock here.
Yeah, with your last pick.
My last pick.
Last pick.
I am going to go with. I'm just going to hit you with a my guy.
That's what I want. I always want my guy.
Yeah, I'll go with Bryce Lance.
You son of a bitch.
I had a day 2 grade on him.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah,
he was
man,
my last guy. Oh,
sorry, bud.
Man.
He's a really talented player.
Yes.
He's a smart player.
Yes.
He's going to be in the NFL for a while.
Yes, and I like his landing spot. I like him there with that team.
Me too. And then if you have injury concerns about Tyson or Olave, really, right? Because Olave has some stuff too. Now it's like, great. This is the best way to hedge that is just get their backup who has all the upside in the world. You know, he could beat you over the top. He's a good route runner, great hands. So yeah, kind of a easy one. He's one of those guys too, where it's just like, let me try to get him wherever I can. Like, let me let him fall, but I'm definitely gonna, get him in like all my drafts. I've been picking up a bunch of Lance so far.
I like it. You got props on that. That was my last pick. You took not my sleeper. Sorry, that was my last pick. All right, so
you can switch. No, I'll keep him.
No, you can have him. All right, so with my last pick, and then we'll go over our two or three sleepers. Give me Jacoby Lane. I'll take Jacoby Lane here. Nice. I'm not happy with the team. I'm not happy with the land spot. But you know what? The talent's there. The talent's there. There's probably a lot of Baltimore fans that are happy about it. I'm not a Raven fan, but I do like Jacoby Lane. So I'm taking Jacoby Lane with the last pick.
Yeah, it's interesting. The Ravens took Lane and Surratt.
I know.
Something they kind of do. They double up at positions. Yeah. Kind of let them compete, which is smart, right? I mean, so let the best man win, and we'll see how that plays out.
Which I think it's going to be Jacoby Lane. Do you agree?
No, I don't agree, and we'll see how it plays out. That's
wow. You say it's going to be Surratt. Okay. All right.
It's not that I think it's going to be Surratt. It's just that I had very similar grades on them. They both play the same position, and they kind of win in slightly different ways. Surratt's the more of the technician, and Lane is more of the kind of the long-armed, big hand. You know, he's got 10.5-inch mitts. So we'll see. I think Lane kind of takes a plays off personally. A little bit more of a prima donna. I think that's a little bit a part of the reason why he fell in the draft. Was some of that. Now that's just me. That's just me saying that based on my own, watching interviews and getting a feel for the player. So it's always just me. I watch interviews on all these players to just kind of get my own feel for it. That's just how I work. But
that is one thing that you've always told me is that part right there. So
fill in the blank. Don't wait for the combine for them to interview at the combine. Just go watch yourself. It's not that complicated, guys.
Yeah.
But anyway, especially if once you do it for a while, you get a good feel for it too. But anyway, so really my turn to.
No, we're done picking now. I'm going to let you take your two sleepers, but I have one question. If Surratt did not go to the Ravens and went to, let's say, someone like the Bills or somebody like, I'll say the Saints too. Let's just say that he went to the Saints instead of Lance. Would you pick him a lot? Would you pick him sooner than later?
Maybe a little bit.
Okay.
Not too.
Not too. Okay. All right. Yeah. So who are your two sleepers? Tell our audience out there two guys that they should be targeting, especially in the fourth round. Give me two guys.
Deion Burks.
Okay. That would be John's one.
In all your drafts because he went very late in the draft. What do you go? 7th round. Give me a break.
Yep.
This guy's got day 2 upside. He's got first round traits in a lot of ways. I mean, he's an interesting player. He could do a lot of the stuff that a Zay Flowers can do for you as a kind of undersized guy that can win down the field. He's just an interesting player. Circle the name. And then I will go with Man, there's so many to choose from. There's literally so many.
There
This is where
is.
you just hit the traits. You take your traitsy guys, and you find the spots where they may have an opportunity, and you kind of just hope for the best.
Yep.
I think Reggie Virgil. Like, I'll just keep pounding that one. That's kind of been a my guy
Okay.
the whole season. No one talks about him.
Nobody
He's a
talks
good
about him.
He's a good football player, and I'm a sucker for X players because they get schemed up the most. Really, typically, that the slot guy gets a lot of targets as well in the modern game. But I'm kind of old fashioned. Like, if you're a big, strong X dude who can win all over the field, you could make plays after the catch, you can win in the red zone. This kid's a winner. Reggie Virgil, he wins all over the field. Texas Tech is a great program as far as their recruiting goes. Well, I shouldn't talk about the Sorsby thing, but maybe they didn't do their homework on that one. But typically, Texas Tech, man, I mean, they're doing. I think they're bringing in a lot of sleepy prospects. So, yeah, I'll give you that one. That's a nice sleeper. He'd be available in all your waiver wires. No one's drafted him, so
Okay, there you go. Burks and Virgil. All right, so my two are the quarterback that the Philadelphia Eagles took. I fell in love with Cole Payton, and my next guy I fell in love with is Eli Heidenreich. How do you say his name?
Heidenreich?
Heidenreich, yes. So those are my two sleepers that I think you should be targeting. Listen, I target probably Cole Payton a little bit earlier than the fourth, maybe early fourth. But if you can get Heidenreich in the mid fourth, late fourth, that's a steal to me. Fifth round, that's gold mine right there. I wouldn't take him anything higher.
Can I throw out some more names? Dean Connors, bro. He's a lot like Heidenreich.
Yeah,
and he's playing for McVay. Keep your eye out, man. Keep your eye out. I really like Dean Connors' tape.
There you go. There's another one right there for you.
Bro, there's so many names. Jaden Ott is kind of interesting. Is kind of like a post-type guy. There's a bunch of dudes. Who didn't get drafted, I'm kind of surprised, is Skylar Bell. A lot of people were taking him like in the back end of the first round before the draft. Like people really like Skylar Bell. And what do you think, man? What do you think about Skylar Bell, if I may?
I'm not a fan, but I would target him in the later rounds, like we're talking about. If we're talking about the fourth, fifth rounds, yes, I'm taking him there. Am I taking him in the first three? No, I'm not taking him in the first three.
Yeah. I take him in the back end of the third, probably. Yeah, I'm about.
It would be an early fourth for me, if anything, early fourth, if anything. So
yeah.
All right, so
let's stop. You got to shut me off, man.
Let's say your team really quick, and then I'll let you. Just give you a shout out to the website again, and we'll call it a day. So you got Love, Tyson, Mendoza, Casey, Price, Brazell, Hurst. No, I took Hurst. No, oh my God, I think I messed this up. Love, Tyson, Mendoza, Casey Concepcion, Price. Then you got Brazell.
Cooper.
Going the other way. Cooper, Bell, Striblin, Ty Simpson, Beck, and then you went Allen, Coleman, Claire, Black, and then Bryce Lance. I had Tate, Lemon, Sadiq, Stowers, Fields, Emmett Johnson, Boston, Bernard, Hurst, Brazell, Singleton, Antonio Williams, Washington, Claiborne, and Jacoby Lance. So, Luigi.
Justin Jolie, bro.
Oh, Oscar yes. To the Denver Broncos.
Those guys can be drafted too. They're going to be.
Yes, the Denver Broncos, correct. And and Michael Trigg should have been drafted. So,
I'm a rambler. I can keep rambling forever. Like, I always have to stop my videos and
I know.
Keep going. But there's a lot of talent left on the waiver wires this year. It feels like really. Like there's a lot of depth, there's a lot of mystery boxes, and there's a lot of value to be had.
Yes.
Later in our rookie draft. So I'm kind of excited. I think it's a good draft. I'm feeling positive about it. I like the class. I think when it's weak at the top, that just means there's always a good sleeper that no one everyone said it's a weak running back class. Watch, K'Jon Allen's gonna be that dude.
There you go.
1,000-yard rusher that everyone's sleeping on.
So give show everyone I have your website up. Just let everyone know where to find you again.
ProDraftScouting.com. Check out the website. Also, YouTube. I do videos where I break down prospects, do little prospect reviews. We watch their highlights. Very simple. give you kind of broad stroke analysis. And I live for the deep dives of sleepers. So you're going to find players on there that no one else is really talking about. And it's always fun. So ask me about my Discord too, Luigi Tedone at ProDraftScouting.com. Shoot me a line if you're interested. And I can tell you how to sign up for that. And yeah, man, check out the YouTube. It's pretty cool. We're going to be doing some new stuff on the YouTube channel too soon. So maybe more fantasy relevant stuff, more rankings and things like that instead of just the highlight reviews. But yeah, appreciate you so much having me on, man. This has been awesome.
I appreciate you
awesome.
having me on. I do. I do appreciate you coming on and drafting one-on-one with me. I thank you very much for doing that. So
I didn't take it easy on you, man. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, don't worry about it. I didn't want you to take it easy on me because when I hear everyone tell me that I had the better team, and you can then say, "Oh, that's right. I didn't take it easy on Panther over there." Tommy, you have it on the screen or on me?
Back on you.
I put it back on the screen really quick. Yep. So I just want to go back to the control room from Dynasty Football Factory. Remember, anyone who has not signed up, you have to May 15 to witness and play around and utilize it while you're drafting right now. It is free. Once the 15th expires, it is $39.99. You get full access to the Discord, all our articles, all our rankings. Like I said, you got the live draft that goes with you. It'll do it with your live rookie drafts. It gives you the rankings. It gives you a trade calculator as well. You could do it if you do it in your league, if you want to try to find a trade in somebody in your league, or if you're not in the league, or you're trying to trade a friend calls you and says, I need your advice on this trade. You could type the player's name in right here, and then just see what it does when you come and select the player. It gives you who's fair, who's not, what you got to add, what you don't add. Listen, it gives you a summary, tells you how it breaks it down, and it gives you the feature to copy it as well and paste it to a friend of yours who's asking for that trade. So you got the analyzer, you got the big board, you got the trade calculator, and the profile of all your leagues. Also, I got to give a shout out to Blue Chip. Once again, I try to utilize the website. It is in beta. It is going live pretty soon. It's the website that you can draft your Dynasty and your Devy without using a spreadsheet. You can draft your Dynasty and your C2C without using Fantrax and Sleeper. It's all in one. Once your players get drafted to the NFL, they automatically go onto your Dynasty team without you switching back and forth to different sites. If you want to try the mock drafts, just hit me up on a DM on either Discord or X, and I'll try to get you in. One last thing I want to give a shout out to is we are at 551 subscribers. I need everyone, please go to dynastyfootballfactory.com on YouTube. Subscribe, hit that like button. Also visit Luigi's website as well. He gave you that YouTube channel, ProDraftandScouting.com, also on YouTube. Give him a subscribe, give him a like, follow our content. It's amazing. We do a lot of work. We love this, and it's like our life. So I got to give a shout out to FastDraft, Dynasty Football Factory for giving me this platform to do this amazing show. Luigi for coming on and having a great draft with me. And I got to give one more shout out to my producer, my man who does everything for me, and that's Tommy D.
Yep.
Tommy D.
Great work, guys. Great work as always.
So remember, win now, brag later. You always got to be scouting.
That's a wrap for this episode of Always Be Scouting. Thanks for hanging out with us while we broke down the next generation of fantasy football stars. Shout out to our sponsor, Dynasty Football Factory. If you're serious about winning in Dynasty, Devy, or C2C formats, head over to dynastyfootballfactory.com and level up your strategy today. Make sure you're following us on X at DFF_C2C show and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Dynasty Football Factory, and catch the show on Apple Podcasts and Spotify for more insight, breakdowns, and scouting reports you won't want to miss. Until next time, if you want to win now, brag later, you have to always be scouting.